Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Brandon's Tech here, and I want to thank Crave for sending out the S25 Ultra cases for me to review. Make sure you guys are liking and make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Nevertheless, let's jump right into it. Let me show you every single case that we have here. We do have the gray slate case here. Now these are a dual layered with a hard PC plastic on the back and a soft inner shell. It is like a two-piece. Unfortunately, the one thing you'll notice right away is there's no MagSafe, and I'm not sure why they didn't end up putting a MagSafe ring on the inside, because I know that they can, because I've had reviewed the iPhone 16 cases and they have a MagSafe ring on the inside. So I'm not entirely sure if this is just this specific type of case, but I know they can add MagSafe, but I don't know if they do offer the MagSafe versions. Unfortunately, the S25 Ultra doesn't have that MagSafe ring on these cases that I'm going to review for you today. But nevertheless, it is still a good case. So let's just jump right into it and take a look with the phone in the case on each version first before I go into the review, so you can see which one you like the most. Now that we've actually looked at every single color so far with the black titanium jet black in every single color, I will leave and review this video specifically in this red Crave case here, because I think this is probably the nicest color that out of the three that I was given. So I just like the way that the black and the red complement each other. So let's take a look at the case. So you do have the Crave branding right there at the bottom. It is a nice grippy feeling texture on the back with some groove indentations on the back. So handling this, it's actually kind of very grippy on the back. It's not like a sandstone grippy, it's not like a sandpaper grippy, it's like a sort of smooth but not too smooth grippy texture on the back. I wouldn't say it's as grippy as the Spigen Tough Armor backing, but it's got a nice texture, so it's not aggressive, but it is smooth and grippy at the same time, just like the perfect balance between the two. Now the buttons are very tactile and not too hard to press. That's one thing I noticed with cases, especially with this case here that I am rocking, which is the UAG case. The buttons are protruding upwards, but the thing is, it's got like a harsh click. This is a nice, soft, easy pressing click. Just giving you that as an example, because some people do ask that. Now for the lip protection on the screen, I have a tempered glass screen protector on my device, so there's very decent amount of lip. So if you want to have it face down on a desk or a table, I wouldn't be concerned about it. It is not aggressive amount of lip, it's a generous amount of lip. So just if that bothers you, I think that this has a really generous amount of lip, but if you are concerned about scratching up that screen, I would definitely recommend a tempered glass screen protector for your phone, of course. Just basically like anything these days, right? So just keep that in mind when you are rocking this case. Now, for your S Pen cutout, I will tell you that this is actually a very nice S Pen cutout that I've seen so far on any case. I do like the way that it is covered all the way around, and it is not hard to get out. So it's perfect. It's pretty easy to get in and out. Awesome amount. Now, as for your camera protection, this has a really good protection, especially if you are going to lay it on the table. I do think that the P shape, this is just a preference. I think at this point, for cases in general for the Samsung series, I think it's just a preference for a lot of people. I don't like the P-shape cutout, and it's not a dig at Crave, it's not a dig at anybody specifically, it's just a personal preference. I think the P-shape is kind of ugly. It's very unstylistic. Maybe it's just me, but I like to either have the complete actual cutouts, and again, comparing, it's very similar, but at least it gives you like some sort of protection. Obviously this is, you know, a P shape as well, but you know, there's going to be some case manufacturers out there, not specifically Crave or any other ones, where they do have the individual cutouts for those camera lenses, and I think it makes the phone pop a lot better aesthetically. But that's, again, just a reviewer's point of view, specifically my point of view. Some reviewers don't care, some people don't care. I care because I like the design aspect of my device, and I like to show off my phone. I'm not a huge fan of the P-shape cutout. Some people don't mind it, but it's not the end of the world, and it does offer a very, very substantial amount of lip protection, which doesn't deter the case from being protective at all. Now, as for military grade drop protection, I don't entirely know, but it does have, shock absorption inner layer on the inside, which you do have like not like a honeycomb, but a specific design to help disperse drops when you do drop your phone. As for the height, I couldn't tell you. I would say just like an regular drop from 4 feet high would be more than enough for this case to protect your device. I wouldn't say anything higher than 6 feet at max. Of course, with any case, you got to use your discretion when you are handling your phone, and I think with these type of cases, I would say they're more than enough protection for everyday use without the bulk, and also being very aesthetically pleasing and comfortable to use every single day. The only thing that I don't like about these cases, unfortunately, is it doesn't have the MagSafe feature on the inside, which again is a preference I think every single phone case should have, no matter what device you use. It is pretty much the industry standard at this point, but unfortunately this is not in the case. But regardless, if you care about MagSafe or not, this case is phenomenal, and I think Crave always do an excellent job every time with their cases, and I don't see anybody having an issue using these cases on a daily basis. And if it's your style of case, I would say, this is a case long-term durability wise. I think this will last a very, very long time, as long as you handle your phone with care. Of course, use your due diligence. This is a very expensive device, so adding an adequate case on top of a very expensive device is very important, and Crave does not disappoint in that regard. So hands down, Crave always delivers when it comes to excellent quality And I want to say thank you to Michael from Crave for sending these out to me, and appreciate the patience on getting this review out. Unfortunately, I've been very busy with things in life, and apologies to all of my subscribers for being kind of AFK for a while. It's just been one of those things where life sometimes gets to you. But nevertheless, I am here and I am around, and I am not afraid to answer any questions you may have regarding these cases. So please leave a comment, and don't forget, you guys, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Until next time, have a good one. Peace out.